Hi everyone, welcome to the channel, welcome back, and welcome to this pick a pile reading. Today we're doing a reading on what would it be like for you if you married them. So I'm assuming you have a particular person in mind, and we're going to look at what the cards predict it would be like to be married to them for you. So, see the disclaimer in the description. You'll find your timestamps there as well when you're ready to skip ahead to your reading. Keep in mind, this is a tarot reading and an oracle reading. Please do not make decisions based solely upon this with your life. Big decisions like this especially. But let's go ahead and dive into the topic and see what comes through. So option 1, you have a red rose on top of your pile. Option 2, a heart-shaped bowl. And option 3, the strawberry. Okay, pause the video now if you'd like some more time selecting, and I will see you at your reading. Okay, option 1, here we go. Let's see what we've got here. Parrot wax cap, isolation, and oyster, generation, generosity, and road less traveled. Get you some songs. Do a little pebble toss. Find a pebble. Use this one. Okay. Alright, so some of these are songs, some of them are just lyrics. We have I was born at night, but not last night, baby. And never did I want to be here again, and I don't remember why I came. Voodoo, Godsmack. Okay. Interesting choices for this topic. Isolation, regeneration, road less traveled. I feel like y'all would have a unique relationship. It would be with road less traveled, it would be different. Like maybe your lifestyle choice is not mainstream. The both of you would be going some sort of alternative route, you know what I mean? It's like it's different, it's not mainstream. The isolation card too. Universe, Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands, Six of Cups, Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Cohesion reverse, Nine of Swords, Desperation, Ambivalence, Seven of Swords, and Magician encapsulation at the end. Okay. So, this is suggesting to me that there would be ups and downs. There would be times when it felt kind of burdensome with the Ten of Wands. You were really pushing yourself to the limit. Tension, stress, build up. There would be times when you might be nostalgic for times like before you were married. There are times when it's not working out. There's something here with the Nine of Swords. Feels like a reoccurring nightmare. You know, you're stuck in some sort of cycle that's not so enjoyable. But you also have the Three of Cups here, which is an energy of friendship. You all would be friends as well as marriage partners and lovers. You have the Consecration card, Seven of Swords reversed. I feel like y'all would be able to be honest with each other. There would be honesty. You might feel like there's a lack of privacy at times, some of you, or vice versa. They would feel that way, and kind of that would probably be clarifying the Nine of Swords, where it's unpleasant energy, kind of like a reoccurring nightmare. Basically, it looks like you and or they, with the parrot wax cap card too, need time on your own. Even if you're married, you would need time on your own. The two of you together might really need time, just the two of you, in order to thrive and in order to really be in your power and have success. I feel like there would be the Ace of Swords. There'd be like new conversations, new topics of conversations, new ideas that came up. You guys would have new ideas together. The Magician, you'd be manifesting things together. But there's this sort of regeneration. Yeah, it's definitely like some ups and downs, okay? There would be times where you guys would get burnt out, worn out, mentally, emotionally, maybe physically, spiritually, but then you would come back around. You know, there'd be a regeneration, a healing, there'd be fresh energy breathed into the relationship, into your lives, into your world. I don't know, maybe somebody practices voodoo, that's why that's there with voodoo, Godsmack. Never did I want to be here again, and I don't remember why I came. You guys might wind up moving somewhere you lived previously that you didn't intend to return to, or you've been married before, and it's saying like some of the issues you had when you were previously married would still be there in this relationship. It would be like a new version of that same old crap, that same old problem. And then we have, I was born at night but not last night, baby. Yeah, there's this sort of, that could be saying that neither one of you were, that one of you was born at night, but it feels like there's this energy of you guys are intelligent. I feel like you guys would have each other's backs in a certain sense. Again, it's like with the Seven of Swords right side up, you're honest with each other, you're doing things in the light in front of each other. Somebody might at times like act like the other person's kind of foolish or something, and have to say, you know, I was born at night but not last night, baby. Like, I'm on to you, I'm on to this. Like, I can see through the facade, I can tell that you're faking it, you're not really happy, you're faking it, or whatever it is, if somebody's trying to put up a facade. You also have the Generosity card, and I do feel like that comes through too. Like, other people might be giving to you guys because like they might be very generous with you, especially like when you get married. There could be wedding presents and things like that. But I also feel like you guys are generous with each other, you know, and it might inspire you to be more generous with others too, having your marriage or partnership. It might provide some sort of sense of security or camaraderie, the friendship, the partnership that inspires you to be more giving or be more generous with the rest of the world. It's really like what you make it. It's saying, you know, you have a certain amount of control in this with the Magician here, and you'd be able to manifest it. Roads less traveled. Yeah, it's like you guys would pave your own way. Definitely like some new ideas, new information, new learning going on here, new beliefs possibly, new perspectives would arise, or you guys could like turn each other on to new perspectives, new ways of looking at things, help each other reframe things or see it from a different light. It would be different in certain ways, and yet it would be familiar in certain ways to what you already have or what you already know with your life, your situation. I do feel like you guys would create some sort of sacred space. The Consecration Universe card, that would be very important to you, to have your own space, to have sacred space, maybe from each other or just from the world, the two of you. I'm also going to do a little divination with the rose here in these. I'm seeing soft. Somebody might have very soft skin or soft touch, like soft caresses. Yeah, there's an energy of gentleness, being soft with each other, gentle with each other at times. Also like softening the blow of other stresses, outside situations. Just spiraling inward energy. It's like, I feel like this, if you guys were married, you would learn more about yourself, and like you'd be doing some introspection, you'd be doing some shadow work, you'd be looking deeper into your truth. Okay. Let me get some petals out here. Pile 1. Thank you. I feel like certain relationship dynamics with your friends, or for them with their friends, or both, might shift a bit. Like certain things might not function the same way anymore. Wouldn't flow, wouldn't work the same way. You guys might make new friends, or there would just be certain shifts. Okay. Yeah, the mirror here with the red petal, it's like now when you look in the mirror and you see yourself in your own reflection, right? Literally, but also figuratively when you're reflecting and what's reflected back to you from the outside world, about yourself, and like the energy you put out to the outside world gets reflected back to you. Now it's saying like as a partnership, as a union, and your romantic life, like the world would reflect back to you your energies, your relationship, and that would shift some. There would be some differences here. There's passion. There's quite a bit of passion, I think, for most of you. But there's also like a passion for the past again. So like whether there's a longing for days when one is single, or a past person, or the relationship before you guys got married. There's something about this that's very strong with the reading and energy of the past. All right, so I just wanted to do a glimpse. This is what I've got for you. I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading here and move into the next one. Many blessings to you. If you are still here and you'd like an angel number, you have the angel number 930. Okay, so 930. Look into that to expand your messages on this topic further. And I will leave your reading here, pile 1. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye. All right, pile 2, welcome. I didn't do this with pile 1, that's okay. Sometimes there's a little variation from pile to pile. But for you, I want to do a little petal toss here on the scribble doodle and see what comes through. Okay. Somebody's love language might be gift giving, or it's saying like you guys would be giving each other gifts, okay? Or one person would be, they'd be giving you gifts maybe, like to give gifts. It's like gifts from the heart. I feel like this is providing a certain level of security, safety, privacy. This, if you guys were married, the marriage would do that, the relationship would do that. but it wouldn't be like you wouldn't feel boxed in, you wouldn't feel stuck or trapped or confined in any way. You could always walk out. There's passion. There's definitely passion here. It's like definitely bright times. You guys would shine. I feel like a lot of you together, you guys would shine. There's definitely warmth here. There is a message about how sometimes you guys would each have your own emotions, and you might feel different ways about things, and you'd have to balance that. You'd have to give each other space, respect it. But I feel like the love and the passion and the warmth and the happiness would help you navigate it, and you'd make your way through those times and those situations. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. So looks like good for finances. Yeah. This would provide you with certain things, materially speaking, financially speaking, that you've sought after. It would feel like a victory in relation to that. There's certain longevity that's created here too, with money, with resources, things like houses, cars, vehicles, land. It does feel like for some of you, though, there could be some sort of power struggle at times. There could be outbursts, anger issues on someone's end, yours or theirs. Destiny, equilibration. Some of you are destined to marry this person. They're saying it is destiny. Not necessarily all of you, but for some of you, that card's saying that. There's a balance. Equilibration. Yeah, it feels pretty balanced. Okay, some of you, I feel like verification art. Some of you, you would create together. You'd be artistic together in some way. Creative. Three of Swords is reversed, so you'd be coming out of some sort of pain, or you would help each other when you're in pain. The connection or in the marriage would help ease the pain, or help deal with the pain, process it, move through it more quickly. Eight of Swords, Curdlement reversed. Yeah, I feel like you guys would both put in the effort and do what's needed to keep things fresh, to keep things from spoiling or going sour in the connection. But again, there is some sort of control issue thing with the Emperor being reversed, like abuse of power, control, issues, power plays, things like this at times. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, and at times you would feel stuck with something, like something wasn't moving or wasn't progressing at all. Verification. You or they might need to like verify things, like, I have a hunch about this, or it seems like you're not happy about this, or you feel a certain way, or this is going on, and I'm having this conversation with you to verify that. Is that true? Am I imagining this? What's going on? Or it's like a facts check thing with the control play. Like I said, the Emperor, somebody, it might be like checking, one person's checking the other person's phone, or you know what I mean? Like checking up on them, trying to verify and see if what they have been told by the partner is accurate or not. Yeah, it shows like overall though success, and like you guys would bloom together. You'd bloom, you'd flourish in a lot of ways. What else do we have here? Okay, Brandy, Angel of Mine for a song, and Alice Cooper, Frankenstein. Again, like a lot of sexual passion here. And then 98 degrees. Hardest thing I'll ever have to do. Look you in the eye. Tell you I don't love you. So, I don't know what this means. There could be times where it's like, it could be that it goes well for a while, or there's like some issues, and we deal with them, we overlook them, and then we can't do that anymore. And it's like, it's time to part ways. There's a lot of love here, and it feels like, you know, if there's fighting with the Emperor and the Queen of Wands reversed, things like that, there's a pulling back of the energy. It's like, it's not that one person doesn't love the other person, but they might lie about it. They might say, I don't love you anymore. I don't care. Or they may act that way at some point. And it could be, you know, again, because there's something toxic in the relationship, and we need space, or we need to separate. We need to get a divorce at some point. Let me see what else we have for cards. Relaxation. Yeah. A lot of ways it would be, again, it's like some ups and downs, some back and forth, but in a lot of ways, I think it would be relaxing. You guys would have material success and victories, prosperity. It's like not having to do it all on your own. Having the partnership might help you relax. You guys would relax together. You enjoy unwinding together. Connection. Yeah. You can pause the video if you'd like to read these. I'll leave them like this for a moment, so you can do that if you like. Okay. Our consciousness dances together, challenging, uplifting, teaching, learning, questioning, reassuring, inspiring, and loving. And bleeding tooth, stagnation, with shaggy ink cap, growth and destruction cycle. Exactly. It feels like there could be times when you guys have heated arguments, where there's a bit of toxicity, or maybe it's a lot of toxicity. I don't know. You kind of tearing each other apart, or one person is kind of tearing the other one apart with what they're saying. And then it's like you make up. Goes back and forth. There's this growth and destruction cycle. It also feels like, again, like you guys might get married and it would go well for a while. You guys would grow together. You'd have victories. You'd have success. Your finances would flourish. But ultimately, it might end in divorce, as you would grow apart and the relationship would be destroyed at some point. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. I'm going to give you an angel number if you're interested, so you can look into that to expand your messages further, if you so choose. That angel number is 3421. 3421. Many blessings, pile 2, and bye-bye. Okay, pile 3, welcome. I'm going to toss some rose petals here on the scribble doodle. See what comes through here. Yeah. Okay. You guys might perform sex magic together, some sort of sex magic, or like the sex would be magical, and it would, there's a spiritual component to it, the merging. There's a spiritual component to it, and I feel like a number of you guys, it's like you'd receive information from your higher self after or during, as a result of this passion and this sexual expression. And this would bring in happiness. This is looked at mainly as a positive thing. It is a bit of a winding road. There are ups and downs. There are high points and low points. There's dips. Okay. I feel like you would discover things together, especially in the bedroom. But just in general, there would be certain discoveries because of your passion, your shared passion, mutual passion and feelings, and you guys would get in a certain flow, and you'd be guided to certain places or information, and there would be certain discoveries. Somebody, okay, you either might have pets together, or somebody would shed hair. I'm seeing hair, like in various places, in the bathroom, stuff like that. There could be hair left around. Okay, pick these up. And we will look into your cards. Chariot reversed, 5 of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups. You guys might have a child, or again, you get a new pet. A lot of you, there'd be new love. You would discover things that you love, you didn't know you loved, new hobbies, new places, new meals, things like that. Moon card reversed. There is some sort of blockage here with the divine feminine energy at times. Receiving a lot of reversals. 4 of Pentacles, authority. Yeah, it feels like there's a protective energy. You guys would want to save. You guys might save money together. You'd want to save things for your future, for your children. But there could also be a certain, like, and there's a protective energy over what you have, the two of you, your home, your belongings, each other. But it also feels like at times there could be this energy of keeping things to oneself, whether it's you, them, or the both of you. It's like, I don't know if I should share this with my spouse. Or maybe it's secrets between the two of you that you're keeping close to your chest. At times you wouldn't feel in control. The Chariot reverse, you would not feel like you're in control. You'd feel like you're being led, you're being guided. You're not the driver. You're not in control. But some of you don't mind that so much. The 5 of Wands reverse is like not fighting, not struggling it, just going with the flow. Somebody might be out of work, lose a job, quit a job. The 8 of Pentacles reverse. There could be times where it's like somebody's not wanting to work on the relationship, and they're not putting in the effort, the work, the relationship. They could be looking back into the past, how things were in the beginning when you guys first met, or old flames, old relationships, old partners from the past, or looking at like the first like new, when you first get into a relationship or you first meet somebody, the beginning stage of it. There could be a bit of that, like looking back into that, wanting to recreate that. And there's the potential that you guys would do that with your relationship. You might later on renew your vows, for example, or you might just bring in fresh energy, fresh spices to keep things flowing and fresh, and one another satisfied. 6 of Swords, Ascendancy reverse, Exaltation reverse. You'd have less you time. They might have less them time. The Hermit card, Ascendancy, is reversed too. So some of you, like, when you're alone, you have solitude, you find serenity, you're connecting to your higher self, and you're receiving messages from the divine, and maybe it's really flowing. There could be less of that. If you're married, there may be less of that going on, or it's like challenging at times to find the time to do that, or it's less like appealing, so it's more challenging. Ace of Pentacles reverse, the Moon card reverse. There's some sort of fear here. So like you might be afraid of them, they might be afraid of you at some point, or to some degree, or there's some sort of fear related to this. You're married and there's a fear showing up. Let's see what else we have. It also could be that you guys have a marriage for a while, and then somebody cheats with the Ace of Cups. Could be like a new relationship, or somebody somebody cheats, or you guys get divorced at some point, and there's this fear because you've been together so long and you've become codependent on each other, or you started functioning as a unit. And that could be what that is over there. Okay, the Jack of Hearts, Purple Rain, Prince, never meant to cause you any sorrow. And you may hate me, but it ain't no lie. So I feel like there would be this honesty, even like if it hurts, even if it's blunt, there would be this honesty here. And there is love, and there is like never meant to cause you any sorrow. The intent is not to cause one another sadness or grief, but it might happen sometimes anyway. Play. You guys would play, you'd have fun together. Yeah, it's like your inner child would be connected and doing things. There's lightheartedness, laughter, playful energy, courage. So again, there's fears, but you guys might help each other find the courage to face fears and to move through scary times. I'm gonna just move this down here for a minute. If you want to pause the video, there we go. If you want to pause the video and read these. All right. And block, turkey tail, along with ghost mushroom shine. Okay. So, a lot of reversals too. There are a lot of challenges, a lot of blockages, but the ghost mushrooms, like something is illuminated, sort of glows in the dark. Again, there could be a pregnancy. This could be referring to like that type of glow, or an after sex glow, or you guys are just really happy for a period of time and you're radiating that. It's like you're glowing. Somebody might bring up the past at times too, or be kind of stuck in the past. There's some sort of wounding to the emotional body, the etheric body, and it might carry its way into the marriage. It also feels like people from the past could revisit or resurface, or past issues could come forth again, and you'd have to face them, move through them, deal with them. They might block you at times. You have to find your way, navigate that. Okay. So I will move these over here. We will do one more rose petal toss on the tarot. And then I will give you an angel number so you can go a little deeper on your own if you'd like to do that, and wrap up your reading. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting this energy of like, if somebody wants to have an argument or a fight, they'll be fighting alone. Okay. It also might be a situation where it's like, what is this? The Hermit. There's a lot of passion that's inspiring you to gather things up and to save things and to preserve things, to make things last longer, to save for the future of the relationship or the future selves. Yeah, and it's like, it's not just about you anymore, the Hermit card. It's about the team. It's about the family, because a lot of you, it's either a pet or a child that would come through too. It's not just you and them forever. There's three, at least three. So there would be a child, or there would be a pet. Maybe some of you already have a child, or they have a child or a pet, something like this. So it's like showing up as a family energy. And I do feel like there's strength in that. And there, again, there's a stronger desire to save, to protect each other's secrets and privacy within the group, the family, the marriage. In doing so. Yeah, okay, so like as you age and as the marriage ages, there are two ways that it could go. It could be an energy where we're taking the time to breathe fresh energy into it, do new things, the Ace of Cups, or we don't put in the work, we don't put in the effort, and it sort of wilts. The flower starts wilting. It also feels like there could be some sort of game that somebody likes playing. Maybe somebody likes playing board games, for example, or video games. This person might not have that in common with you, and that might be, or vice versa, and that might be kind of a downer, like a disappointment. They'd like to play, you know, those board games with you or video games with you or whatever, and it's just not your cup of tea. Chariot card reverse. It would be new. I'll say that much. It would be something very fresh, something new for the both of you, even if you've been married before or you've been in a relationship for a long time. And there would be some surprises with that. You would face fresh experience. There would be fresh experiences on the horizon for you. Yeah. New emotions too. I'm getting you would feel things you'd never really felt before. And for some of you, there's a bit of like scariness about that. It's like walking in unknown territory at times, not knowing how to navigate something. What do we have here? Okay. I'm seeing a lot of birds too. You guys might like bird watching, or you might live somewhere where you're around a lot of birds, or have a pet bird, something like this. Some sort of hobby with birds. Or these are showing up as spirit guides. All right. So the angel number for you is 417. Angel number 417. 417. So if you're inspired, look that up to get the rest of your messages. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings, and bye-bye.